You might wonder what this video is all about. Well, what happened is that I had 4 instances that I had motorists do the wrong thing to myself as a cyclist. I put those 4 instances, which were filmed on video off my bike, into the police, and thinking I was going to get help from the police, or that they would realise that I was being put in danger by motorists. Instead, I had 2 police come on the door and criticise me and castigate me for being silly enough to put 4 reports into the police and just create a lot of work for them. It turns out that what I thought was a danger to myself, they placed as a secondary issue to the fact that they thought the motorists were very good people, very good drivers, and I hadn't been put into danger.
Did you have few complaints about motorists going a bit close to you? Yes. I've been in touch with each of those drivers, alright? Yeah. 2 of them were completely unaware that anywhere near close to any cycle. The other one wasn't aware either until knocking on the window. I told them, they need to make as much room as they can, alright? They're now aware of that, and none complaint. Where they don't ride bicycles, where they think they're far enough away. But probably what you're best off doing is getting in touch with your local member, and seeing if they can legislate. But the law is there already. What's the law? If you saw a bloke do it to me, you were behind me, would you book the bloke? Or what? What am I going to book them? For dangerous driving. But it's not. It doesn't fit the criteria. Are you allowed to split lanes? You're supposed to overtake and be in 2 lanes. I'm in 1 lane, he's supposed to be in another lane. Is that all right? No. Right? So whenever I get close chat, unless I actually get killed or hurt, nothing's going to happen. That's why I'm saying you should speak to your local member and see if they can legislate some provision that allows us to enforce it. They do it all the time, and it's really very dangerous. You're the only person in our area that any member of the public can go to the court and file their own charge against someone. But anyone has names or address. Anyone has the ability to do that. You say, I won't do it because there's no offence technique. So I become for anyone I charge, I become liable for a wrongful prosecution. Shows them coming up behind you, it shows them moving out, and it shows them moving back in. It shows my lane. Okay, but they're taking. What you need to do, if you feel unsafe, is ride on the footpath. You're not allowed to ride on the footpath. You're not allowed to ride on the footpath. Okay, who's going to? Unless you're 12 years old. Under 14. Under 12. 14. Okay. Do you have a vehicle? I do. Driving. If you feel that unsafe, why should driving? I'm just saying, I'm trying to say you are, because what do they do wrong? Because shaving me. What's the offence? That's what I'm trying to ask. What's the offence? Well, unsafe driving. What's the offence? There's no offence to unsafe driving. Well, 2 of these people who made a complaint again, never ever been in trouble with police before. Never received a ticket before, have never been any dealings with police whatsoever. And the 2 children of one of the families were in tears because they thought I was going to arrest their mother. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. My wife will be in tears if I'm dead. Is that ridiculous? Is that unsafe? Don't ride on the road. No worries, sir. I'm just letting you know. Come to see you. The matter will be taken no further from me. Alright? Feel free to click the motorist point of view that you're taking. No, it's not. What it is someone who, I'm dealing with people who don't ride push bikes. I ride bikes, motorbikes, and I understand. Hang on. If you feel unsafe, It's unsafe what they're doing. I'm not unsafe. You're not unsafe, so everything's okay. I'll put it in writing, but I'm having your attitude. I'll tell you that now. My attitude. You either don't know the law, sir, or you've told me not to ride my bike. But I haven't told you don't feel safe. Not like what you're saying. What do you want me to do? I want those people. I went through a red light. I went through a red light on my bike. You would book me. Right? Yeah, that's like with every other motorist. Right, every other motorist. If I overtook a car at 68 now, that's far from a car. Would that be considered safe? Because I hadn't hit them, but shaved the car? You don't see a motorist doing that. But to a bike, it's all right. It's vulnerable. He's only going to touch me on the head. If nobody else is complaining, but I had it happen 4 times here. Speak to your local member and have them initiate legislation, or I believe your car's a forum of cyclists, yes. Get on to all 12,500 of them and have them all do up a pro forma letter to send off to their local members. No, I'm agreeing with you, it's not right. In Queensland, there's a law to say if it was there, it's easy, done, completed, don't have it. There is no charge of I can put a bloke in to do a wheelie into Moon Law, he gets booked, whatever, and yet it's video proof, bloke driving right on the elbow or something. It doesn't matter.
Well, I was a bit surprised by the reaction of the police that due to me putting these videos in, they actually ridiculed me and told me that I was putting innocent motorists to a lot of trouble and that they were fearful of the police because of my actions, that the motorists couldn't even remember the instances, that they were good people, that they had done no harm to nobody, they'd never been in trouble with the police, and there you go, and I was the problem. So I wrote a simple 1-page letter to the Ombudsman, because I had already been to a cycling organisation that, whilst they wanted the information and said they were going to look at it from a legal point of view, after 9 months did nothing, and it was the same old story, not a letter, not a communication, nothing back from them either. I thought, well, I'll go to the Ombudsman. The Ombudsman, on a 1-page note, unbeknownst to myself, simply passed it on to the police, what they call the IBAC, which is an independent authority within the police force that examines if police have done the right thing. I had no input at all other than the letter to the Ombudsman on this. IBAC, who have a policeman set up to inquire about policemen, didn't phone me, didn't call me, didn't put anything in writing to me other than to say, we've had a look at this and there is no problem with the police the way they acted. They were well aware that I had a video of what happened on the door. None of it was brought into question. I was never asked a question. I was never represented with IBAC. They didn't ask me anything rather than a cursory letter to the Ombudsman. And on that basis, all my points were once again rejected. I phoned a certain radio station in Melbourne that supposed to battle for battlers, never got a phone call back. Phoned them back, emailed them, got nothing back. So I've made this up just to show cyclists what you really are up against. You're knocking your head against a wall in Victoria.